Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the season finale. Season 1 finale of Cole and Noah are friends. So here's what we're doing. Cole and I are going to take a little break because we both work in a church, as we've said extensively.
Yep.
And December turns out super busy.
Yep.
On top of being parents and family members and all of that stuff, it just gets really busy. And Cole and I are finding it harder and harder to find time to record in the month of December. So we're going to make this the season finale. But oh boy, have we got a season finale planned for you. And by that, I mean we have one thing planned.
Only one.
But it's one thing more than we usually have.
Yep.
So we are going to, this is going to just take a little break for December, and we'll be back in January.
Yep.
But what a season it's been. 20 episodes.
Can you
Season
know
1.
Genuinely, did you ever think we'd make a podcast that had 20 episodes?
I will be honest, I didn't think we'd ever make a podcast.
It was just a great joke for a while.
The fact that it happened and then we've been given money is crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts. That blows my mind. You guys are so fun. Yeah, I checked the other night and we had over, like, total, our entire podcast has over 1,000 downloads, which is, like, blows my mind. And our average, because I'm a numbers guy, our, like, average, like, retention, viewer, listener, whatever download rate is like 40 an episode at this rate. So like the first 4 are like, the first one's like 130 people have listened to the first one, and then it's like 70 for a little bit, and then we get down to our core like 40 people who are like, yes, I still enjoy this, and you guys blow my mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. This has been a fun little just, I don't know, hobby experiment.
Yeah,
reason to hang out. No,
exactly.
We got paid to hang out. I mean, we're not profitable because I spent money on equipment.
Yeah, not yet. We're getting there.
So,
but maybe after today's special season finale, we will.
Yeah.
Be. Cole, do you want to introduce it, or do you want me to introduce it?
Oh gosh, Noah, what's the one thing you've always wanted for Christmas but never quite gotten?
Probably an electric Batmobile that I could drive as a child.
Ooh. Wow, that hurts my heart to hear it. Well, I got you something close. I got you the one. We got you guys, because this is really all of your Christmas present. We brought on our first official pre-planned.
What a way to start December, too. December
guest.
1st, this is not April Fool's.
It's not
This
April
is a real
Fool's.
Christmas gift.
This is
You
a
get
real
to
gift.
open early.
That's right.
24 days early, to be exact.
More specifically, this gift is going to open your ears with its voice. It's the one and only
Hey guys.
There he is. Steven in the flesh on the podcast.
We got him.
He cleared his schedule for us.
He made it work. Steve, excited to be here. No,
we only have 2
you
microphones.
have to give him the microphone.
I am overjoyed to be reunited with 2 of my best friends.
Oh,
Featured on this podcast.
Fine again, actually, but this time it won't just be a brief clip.
It won't be.
It'll be a full thing. We have nothing planned. Cole and I had this idea today.
Yep.
And we're just gonna ask some questions.
We're
Probably
gonna do some interview questions
and maybe get some bad movie takes.
I got a lot of those.
Yeah.
We also just showed him the Violent Night trailer. Your thoughts on Violent Night, just from the trailer?
I'm not a big Stranger Things guy, but I've never been more excited to see.
David Harbour.
Yeah, that guy. And
That
he was
guy.
in Black Widow, the guy from that. Very excited to see a darker take on Santa because I think he's just too happy of a guy.
It's gonna be hilarious.
That's fair. We all know people who are like way too happy, and you know they got darkness inside.
Yeah, and Santa's definitely one of them.
Oh man, that guy's seen too much for too long. Can
Thousands
you imagine?
of years. All the homes he has to go into.
Oh, the naughty list.
Dude, what a
Can
naughty
you
list.
imagine? Think about
Especially
this for
in
a
the
second.
year of our Lord 2022, the naughty list he's looking at this year.
Oh no.
What list do you think you're on?
I mean, I would like to think I'm on the nice list. I feel like I'm pretty good. I feel like there's been times when he was like switching me over, but I feel like for the most part I'm on the nice list.
Yeah, here's the thing about Santa is like I feel more confident I'm on like Jesus' nice list.
Ooh,
but he died for me, and Santa definitely did not. So
that's true.
I don't know, like, how is Santa more critical than Jesus?
Is love conditional?
I would say Santa's love, considering he has lists
He's
and he checks
literally
them twice.
keeping a list and checking it twice. He's the opposite of 1 Corinthians. Love keeps no record of wrongs. Santa is
and welcome to our new podcast, Why Santa's Not Biblical.
This is why. Yeah, the man literally keeps a
hilarious.
record of all your wrongs and weighs it against your rights. And
Man, I really hope none of our kids listen to just this part and are like, Santa keeps record of my wrongs.
Yeah, he does. He's a scare tactic.
Jeez. Dropping the hard. It's not on mic, but I'm not even going to repeat it, just in case. No, stop. Daniel Hansen's listening, and I don't think he knows yet. I'm just kidding, Daniel. I love you so much. It is funny that Daniel's probably going to think of a way that he's like, take my whole paycheck from Chipotle to censor all of his voice in this episode.
That would be one of the most defeating things of the year.
Okay, we've got to ask. We've said this off podcast, but we want to know, how does this genuinely make you feel? Like, give us the initial when we first started doing this to now. How do you feel?
Well, I've said this to both of them. Is this good level?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Just
I've
hold
said
it
this
right to your face.
to both of them before off podcast, but honestly, guys, your support for their podcast is just awesome. It's very encouraging. They are my best friends, so obviously I feel good whenever my best friends are supported. Initially, when I heard that I would be featured, I knew I would come up because I'm like their best friends, and they're my best friends. And what do? You talk about your friends. But when I heard that I would be featured in such a way as being censored, initially I was like, really? Like that could have been my beaming moment. Like I thought this is my one ticket to fame, to actually be known in this world. But then I thought about it again, and like honestly, I'm still getting the attention that like I thrive off of. It's negative attention, but like attention nonetheless.
And now you're the Easter egg for some.
He is the Easter egg.
Some who just pick up from this moment, they only know your voice.
That's right.
And so like you're kind of like the Easter egg.
You're getting a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Of what?
Yep.
Also, you're my dad's favorite recurring character.
So my favorite person.
You hear that, Dad? You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. My dad listens to this. He listens every week and then tells me about it. So I mean,
he's a faithful listener.
He is.
He's just a faithful man.
I'm
a man of faith.
Working in the church since he was 19, 59 years old.
Wow, that's 40 years of church work.
Yeah.
How'd you do that math so
Quick maths.
Cole is good.
Oh wait,
at
no,
all
hang on.
things.
No, it's 30 years of church work.
No,
he started at 19 and now he's
59.
Oh, 59.
Yeah,
I was right. Yeah, I was right.
Well, actually, realistically, it's
quick
probably
maths.
been like all 59 of his years because not working there, but
Sure.
His dad was a pastor as well.
He came out of the womb with a Bible in hand
and right in church. Third pew at Southside Christian Church in Council
That was
Bluffs.
the start of the second service. He was the first
service. They were
attender.
praying for a baby. Second service, baby.
Boom, baby arrived.
Did they have second services then, or was church just one service? You show up, it's 6 hours long.
I don't know if second services are like at age thing. You can't be like, did they have second services?
But like I know church services, like in the past, were longer because people have told me, like even at Lifegate Trinity, then like the messages were long.
Yeah,
like I've heard that they were lengthy messages. So I'm just wondering, like, did you need 2 services, especially for like a small town church? Like, I don't know.
A small church probably not. So I used to go. Fun fact: when I was in college, I used to get to do like support preaching or like fill the pulpit. And so there are lots of small churches that have a hard time holding on to a pastor, or if they lose a pastor and they're like, okay, well, who's going to preach? Now the church still exists.
Did you come in and preach a few times?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I would go to
sick.
churches sometimes. Usually Bill Thornton, one of the professors there, who was like the guy who oversaw the preaching
Bill Thornton,
sector.
Legendary.
Thornton's amazing.
He's incredible.
I love that man so much.
Side note, let's start a petition, everyone. Send your emails to Pastor Les and Pastor Micah. We want Cole Denny to preach on a Sunday at Lifegate Church.
Whoa.
At broadcast.
I did not. That was not.
We wanted.
I didn't.
Give the people what they want. We want Cole on the preaching team. We want Cole on the preaching team. We want Cole on the preaching team.
I did not sponsor this message.
Imagine it for the rest of the podcast. I just said that. The whole time I just hand the mic to Steven. Sorry. Anyways, so you get to preach at smaller churches.
I got asked to, hey, would you fill the pulpit in these small towns in Nebraska called Stella and Nemaha? And the reason I thought of them, you mentioned second services, and so I would drive to, I think it was Nemaha. I'd drive to Stella first. I can't remember. One of them first, and they were towns within 15 minutes of each other.
And you do first service there?
I do one service there, and then I'd drive to the next church when they would have their service. So, and I'd preach the same message, and they'd pay me like, I think it was like $100 per message. So I'd make $200 on a weekend, which was rad. Like I was getting paid to preach in college. That was amazing. Mm-hmm. And they said, hey, we just need you to fill for like a weekend or two. And it turned into like a 3-month thing because they couldn't find anybody.
Smaller churches are probably a hard sell for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, totally. At one point they offered me a job and I was like, hard pass. Hard.
So here's a question to transition back to you. What is your favorite worship song right now? I'll give you a second to think. Favorite worship song. He's pulling up Spotify. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
He
you
is
can
nuts.
you can pull out your notes.
It's Gratitude.
Gratitude by Brandon
Actually,
Lake.
yes,
Fantastic.
same.
Specifically, I like it when you sing it more than Brandon Lake.
Wow.
High praise. High praise.
We want Noah for gratitude. We want Noah for
Hey,
gratitude.
let's record it.
We want Noah for
BJ,
gratitude.
Sean, I know you're not listening. Let's record. Stop. Siri,
Did you just
stop.
turn on your Siri?
Yeah, let's record it. Let's put it out there for the world. Let's let the world be the judge. Just kidding.
Noah versus Brandon Lake.
Cole, what's your favorite worship song right now?
Right now, it's probably gratitude.
Mm.
Like that song just
I
has
honestly would agree.
a way of saying what I feel.
No,
really
I
well.
mean it's not one that I like listen to regularly, but it's one that like Sunday mornings I could lead that song every week and be fine.
Yeah.
Because for the past 2 weekends, 2 weekends ago I led it, and then this past weekend was a Think Local, like campus specific weekend, and I led it again after Tim's message, just acoustic, and I love that song. I love that song.
That song is legendary. It's it's just so good. It's there are songs that like, oh, this is a good song, and then there are songs where you're like, I want to stop what I'm doing and be in this moment. And Gratitude is one of those songs.
Yeah, it's great.
I just got to lead. I just got back from Serbia was it a week ago now? I don't know. I got back sometime, whatever.
Yeah.
But I got to hang out with the Wagners. Shout out to the Wagners.
Yeah. Shout out to the Wagners.
I got to introduce that song to the Novi Sad campus.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gratitude, and they were loving it.
Good.
They all speak English, but not a lot of them sing English. But by the end of that song, they were singing English.
Interesting.
People love that song worldwide.
I feel like learning to sing in another language is so much easier than speaking.
Dude, I
another
don't know.
language.
So
You just need lyrics up there and someone singing for you.
it's pretty funny. I had a foreign exchange student in my sophomore year of high school. He could not really sing in English.
Yeah.
But then one Sunday, his like last Sunday in America, he sang in German. He led like How Great Is Our God in German.
Really?
And he sounded way better in German than he did in English. And I was like, that's so strange.
That's interesting.
But I don't know.
I mean, like that makes sense. Like we'll sing in Spanish a lot of the time on Sunday mornings sometimes because Charity is all about that and she does a great job
Yeah, she's
leading it.
incredible.
And I took 4 years of Spanish, so I can read it and go, I know how this ought to be pronounced. And there's still times where I'm thinking, ooh, I bet if one of our Spanish speakers heard me singing this, they'd be like, you sound like an American speaking Spanish. And I've practiced, a few years of Spanish, so I can only imagine not having experience. Like if we had like a Russian song and I was singing Russian,
oh boy,
that'd be rough.
Cole, let's ask some of these questions from that you've asked over the past few weeks.
Oh, okay.
If you would you rather
take
a space cruise or a cruise on the ocean?
Yeah, would you ever go to space? If Elon Musk said, "Hey, I'm putting a colony on Mars. I need people.
Yes.
You will never get to come back.
Yes.
You will likely die on
Yes.
Mars."
If I could go to space and just put me on a ship, send it out to space, I never come home.
'Kay.
100% chance of dying of death by space.
I get that reference.
Yeah. I would just go to space. 'Cause that's so sick. The ocean is scary.
If they ever needed
That's fine.
volunteers or dumb volunteers, I would be first in line.
You would pick space cruise over ocean cruise.
100%. The ocean
Noah
is scary.
asked, would you pick
There's
space
like
cruise over ocean cruise?
What? We have 1% of the ocean down.
We
It's
got to
like
be at like 2 now.
maybe 2. I know it's a very small, scary number. I know space is
very
infinite,
small, very scary.
but space is so much cooler. And like the chance of seeing other
Infinitely
things
cooler.
out there,
It's so
like,
cool that you'll freeze to death.
That's fine. Not if I'm in the spaceship.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like
That's fair.
just the everything that we know that lives in the ocean is scary. Like they all suck. They're scary. Clownfish are cool.
Clownfish are pretty cool.
That's it.
Cuttlefish.
Everything else in the ocean
If you make a giant
can
cuttlefish,
kick ocean
you're
rocks.
not the man in charge, and I only speak to the man in
But-
charge.
In the off chance we find life in space, that'd be pretty sick.
Do you think there is life in space?
Oh boy. Yeah.
We're going there. Okay,
That would be haunting.
To
Finding
find life in
something in space. Because you don't know. The
Yeah.
ocean, at least we're like, hey, there's a lot, and there's probably some
Okay.
stuff deep in there. Scary.
What would be? What
don't
do you think
know.
would be worse? To like find life on a planet, or to find life just like roaming around in outer space? Like literally, you're in a spaceship, and then all of a sudden, there's a thing out your window.
See, here's the
you're
thing.
like,
Here's the deal.
oh my,
just like water.
yeah,
No,
like
no,
a
no,
space
no,
whale.
That's way scarier to me because that means they are fine in space. So it's like maybe they haven't come to Earth because like
Sure.
our atmosphere is
Yeah.
wonky. But maybe it's a Superman situation where our sun makes them stronger, and then they're a problem.
That is a problem.
Because for those of you who don't know, that's how Superman is powered on Earth. The red sun, our sun,
Yeah.
powers him. So that's why on like
No,
Krypton,
I've never
whatever.
been more convinced in my life that you would be Batman than this moment right now. Because you literally just said if we had a Superman situation where he came and was powered by our sun, we would have a problem.
I just need the billions of dollars. So subscribe to our Patreon.
He's
and donate
literally
money to me.
he's only one alien and billions of dollars away from being the next Batman.
one
versus
alien
Superman.
and $1 billion. I still struggle with that question that you asked. I want to say because of the sovereignty and the goodness of our God and just like all of that, I want to believe that if he created life here, he could have done it elsewhere.
Yeah, totally.
That also terrifies me that we don't know that.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
But I want to say there is, just because of how vast our God is.
Sure.
That's what I want to
Do
say.
you think there's because life is a broad term, life can literally be just a single-celled organism, right?
Like a plant.
Like
something.
a single bacteria. I actually read a really good book called Project Hail Mary that is so good. Did you guys see The Martian? Did you watch The Martian?
Matt Damon, right?
Did you watch The Martian?
Matt Damon.
That movie. I watched it like 3 times on a plane.
Genuinely shocked
So
at that movie.
Really?
I'm honestly shocked.
Okay, so the guy who wrote the book, The Martian, it's based on a book. The book came first.
You're not going to read it. You barely read Instagram captions I send you. You're not going to read it.
Do you
Don't
listen
kid
to
yourself.
things? Like, would you audible something? No. The man said no. Well, you need to. Honestly, if you enjoyed watching The Martian and you've ever thought, I should probably be somebody who reads books, but I just can't get into it.
Books are big, man.
Books are big. So get something that reads it for you, like Audible. Today's podcast is, by the way, our sponsor segment is Audible. Audible.com/Colinoa, our friends. We'll give you a 404 error.
Subscribe now to audible.com/Colinoa, our friends, for a 0% discount.
Yeah, hey, if you dare email the pastors here and tell them I should do something, you should first email Audible and say, there's this podcast that 40 of us are listening to. Please sponsor them. So anyways, Project Hail Mary is such a good book. It's really entertaining, and it's right up the alley of like The Martian vibes. It's a ton of fun. It's
Well,
a good
if
book.
you send it to me, I will probably wait until the notification bothers me and then clear it someday later.
I'll do that.
I have one other thing to say about space.
Okay, great.
Okay, in every single movie that I'm trying to think of right now, the aliens are always better than the Earthlings, right?
Yes,
like
that's fair.
Thanos soloed the Avengers.
Yep.
The movie with Will Smith, they
Independence Day?
Yeah, that one.
That one?
They like wrecked Earth.
They did.
Probably other space movies where aliens are always like the aliens come and it's like, oh, they're a threat to Earth. But why can't we be the big dogs?
Yeah. I just want to point out that this is honestly just a part of your human fragility, and
Oh, also, this is hilarious. What just happened here? We're missing one part of a youth ministry puzzle right now.
Oh no!
Like the only person we're missing is Zach Peterson, because in this room right now, Cole is in here and Taylor. Cole, Trevor
just walked in,
and then me. And if Taylor walked in, like we have everybody. Trevor, I'm curious if Trevor will give the same answer to this question. Trevor, Big Cat Larson,
I'll give him
owner of many world-known businesses all over here.
Yep.
Trevor, what would you say is your favorite worship song right now? Whether that Lifegate's doing or one that you just listened to.
Hello, I am Trevor, Big Cat
He's getting married soon.
Jones,
Shout out to his fiancée, Kim.
Big Hefe. Yeah.
Shout out.
A lot of nicknames. I won't go through them all.
Yeah.
They called me a lot of things in high school.
Yeah, a lot of them.
I'm just buying time for myself right now.
Favorite worship song right now?
I don't listen to a lot.
Well, like on a Sunday morning.
A Sunday morning, I'm in kids ministry.
Okay. Never mind. This is
I'm trying to give you an answer, but
This is hopeless.
you should have prepped me. You should have texted me ahead of time.
How do you feel about the song Gratitude?
I do like All Hail King Jesus.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Good.
Beloved is kind of beans, honestly.
Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Does TJ listen to this podcast?
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, King of Kings is good. Campus Connect Time is good.
Okay, you're just going. Okay. This is hopeless. Trevor, what's your favorite movie of all time? Because Cole's is Interstellar. Right, Cole?
I know
Is
it's
that correct?
Interstellar.
What's your favorite movie of all
My
time?
favorite movie of all time. It's not Heavyweights.
I mean, that's up there.
It's nostalgic. It's not even a good movie. It's just
Yeah.
nostalgic.
Hang on. Yes. Thank you. That movie is garbage.
Look, okay, here's the
I
deal.
still enjoy watching it.
I love the movie.
because it's nostalgic for me.
It's like people who enjoy watching old Adam Sandler movies, except for a couple. They're just
What
bad.
is that? That sounds like Paul.
Somebody's yelling at us. Or yelling out there. Is there a game happening right now for the World Cup? Is that why they would be yelling?
Yeah, but it's
either that or they're yelling at us.
It's Australia and Denmark. They're not yelling.
Okay,
at us.
sorry. What's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite you guys should have texted me.
No, you're fine.
Favorite movie.
It's Iron Man.
Your favorite movie is Iron Man?
No, yours.
No,
is.
I think I know.
No. What's yours? Buy me some time here.
Well, I want to hear Noah's guess first.
I think if I had to guess, I feel like it's Infinity War.
That is very high up there.
Do you know a movie of all time?
Hang on, let me see that. I'm gonna make a note. You guys just listening. God bless you. Hey Christian, will you edit this?
There's two
Get
mics
off
for
of
four
his
of us.
microphone, Trevor. I'm trying to keep Noah and Steven on one microphone, and me and Trevor on the other.
Movie. My guess, Infinity War.
All right, we back.
Yeah,
All
we're
I
we
would
never
say as
left.
far
Keep that all in.
as far as Marvel movies go, like
No, just your favorite movie of all time.
I know, but Infinity
Favorite
War,
movie.
Iron Man 3,
Is good.
Guardians are all like the same tier of I love them all like so much.
Okay, we still need to hear Trevor's favorite, but you know what I'm gonna say, Noah. You know what I'm gonna say. Okay, Trevor, I need just give me a good movie. One of your favorites. It doesn't have to be your absolute favorite.
Well, okay, I'll start here. As a kid, up until through college, I think if I were to answer this question, I would say it's Gladiator with Russell Crowe in it.
Okay. Never seen it.
Excuse me. Oh, there's Kate out there.
Come on.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
We got Kate Larson. Come on, Kate. I should have waved in Eric last time he walked by. If we see Eric come by, Eric needs to get in here. Everybody introducing our next guest for the season finale of season 1. The one and only Kate Larson. Kate, say hello to everybody.
I'm on the season finale.
Hello, everybody.
You are on the season finale. Stay on your microphone, Trevor.
Hold on.
Stay on
Let's
your
get,
microphone.
Kate's favorite movie of all time.
Kate, we need your favorite movie of all time, or just one of, if you can't think of your favorite, like Trevor, who just, I guess, didn't do super
I
great
haven't
under
thought
pressure
about
there.
this in
So.
a while.
Wow. This whole podcast is a you don't think about it. You just show up and talk.
We don't think about anything.
Kate, give us movies.
Okay, my favorite movie of all time, I think, is Remember the Titans.
Wow.
Because that's just
Legit.
She gave me
not a movie I would have expected you to say.
oh, what does that
I
mean?
no, not in a bad way. I never remember that movie. That's funny.
Aw, it's
I
so
never remember
good.
that movie exists, but no, I like knowing what I know, like you enjoy watching now. I never would have picked Remember the Titans. Kate originally said
Well,
said we should watch Dahmer. That
Yeah,
was her
my first
recommendation.
suggestion was
like, a month ago.
Dahmer,
So
it's taking a turn.
her saying Remember the Titans.
It's Dahmer and Titans.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. That's like I saw the movie a long time ago, and I just could watch it all the time.
Okay, so she stirred something in me. Why is that funny?
Can you just say
She laughs at everything I say. I don't understand.
You're funny.
They're my cousins. Her and Levi laugh at everything. They're my
Because you're so funny.
family. I'm not funny at all. Okay.
But I think you're funny.
But speaking of sports movies, I don't
It's an
know.
insecurity over
I'm-
here. Take a compliment. What are you, me?
Sheesh. You're insecure on this podcast? All right, I'm going to
I'm
say
insecure
this.
in life.
I don't think you want me talking forever. So, sports movie. I'm not a big fan of baseball. I don't really like watching baseball.
He's
I'll
gonna
watch
say
the playoffs.
Sandlot.
Sandlot, we'll get to that another podcast.
Yeah.
Next season.
This is the supplementary content. Cole and Noah have friends.
But have you ever seen the movie Moneyball?
Yes.
I
Keanu Reeves.
love that movie. And I will watch that movie. I will watch that movie every day. I love that movie.
Okay, I have stuff to say about Moneyball, but first we have the one and
Featuring
only
another guest on Cole and Noah, our friends, Paul Krause. Paul, here we go. Favorite movie of all time. Go.
All time, like not Christmas movie?
No, all time. Favorite,
Oh.
like a movie that if it is on, you are tempted to watch it or you will sit down to watch
Oh,
it.
dude, Remember the Titans, hands down.
What?
What?
Wow.
What? That's
Unbelievable. Paul,
give
if you
us-
had to say, this is another good question because I'm curious if this will work. What's your favorite worship song currently? And I know you're in kids ministry as well, so that might be a little different. But favorite worship song right now?
Glow in the dark.
Little Glow in the Dark off the Kids album. Yes, absolutely. No, the new one that just came out, the Lifegate Youth one.
I'm Yours Forever?
Yes, absolutely.
Great song. Banger.
That one's
Shout out
actually
Lily Martin.
really good. Like you guys
Kate, what is your favorite worship
did a
song
really good
right now?
job. Sorry, Kate's on the wrong microphone.
Is it gonna be a Crowder
This is
song?
gonna be Christian's gonna be shaking his head the whole time he edits this. I'm
I
sorry,
don't remember
Christian.
who it's by. No. I'm really into Upper Room right now.
Okay.
Because they're just really, really
The
good.
Cammy arm is very special.
Does Cammy
yeah,
love Upper
for
Room?
sure.
She loves.
Really?
Okay, my favorite one right now is
Interesting.
No One Like You by Upper Room. But I will say, a couple weeks ago, the song Deep Cries Out popped into my head for the first time in, I think, 8 years.
Wow.
And it's just, I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, Deep Cries Out is a throwback.
Guys, this is a legendary pod.
This is such a-
Christian. You have to title this Cole and Noah Have Friends.
You must do it.
Because
it must be
we
done.
have so many people on staff.
I really need Eric to walk by.
Oh wait, no. So
I
we
wanna
never
get
found
Eric.
out. We never found out that favorite movie.
Get all Find Life in
I've had a lot of time to think about it.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
This is really gonna come out of left field. It is my all-time favorite movie of all time.
Well, that's what all-time favorite movie means.
Guarantee you don't know what it is. It's
Can
called
I-
Heart and Souls.
No.
It's a
Nope.
movie
Is it a
from
Stephen Voss song?
no, it's a movie from probably I don't know 90s, 80s. I don't know. It's not that old. It's probably 90s.
You know a lot about your favorite
It's
movie.
early Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
Oh,
young.
okay. All right. of course.
But it is one of the I almost cry every time. One of the most
Wow.
feel-good, genuine movies of I've ever seen.
Going deep in the archives.
Heart and Souls.
Good. It's
Interesting. This is
Here we go. We're gonna go another question. What favorite Christmas movie? Cole, you start.
Favorite
Work our way around.
Christmas
Yep.
movie? Oh, dude. I grew
Wow,
up.
Trevor actually has this one. Shocking. Doesn't need time to think.
I grew up.
watched it last
Oh, I still have things I want to say about Moneyball. Moneyball is so good.
we have to talk about the Guardians Christmas.
We
special,
need to
too.
talk about the Guardians Christmas special so bad.
Right?
Moneyball,
I
Paul
don't
likes
even care for
Moneyball.
baseball that much.
Here we go.
Favorite
Christmas
Christmas.
movie.
That's hard for me. I grew up around my family laughing hysterically at A Christmas Story. So like I love A Christmas Story because it like has I don't know. It's like it's got tradition in there for me. So I love that. So
Okay.
Paul.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Christmas
how
Story?
do you not like Triple Dog Dare, the
Yeah,
leg lamp,
Yeah, there are some
the kid
legendary.
going down the slide, all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yellow
legendary
eyes. My
movie.
God, he's got yellow eyes.
Merry.
Am I holding this or are you holding it?
You hold it. You hold
Alright.
this one.
For me, it's easily the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Ooh.
I just watched it last week. TJ Bliss, another TJ Bliss shout out on this.
Wow.
I give him 2 on this one. We can quote like half, 3/4 of the movie.
Yeah, it's
together.
incredible.
It's awesome. I love it.
Do you want Kate?
Does this
on
look
her
like a
mic
little
or my
weight
mic?
for you?
Oh shoot. Yeah, Kate, you can be on my mic. We put 4 people on one. Whatever. It doesn't matter now.
Okay.
It doesn't matter at this
Mine is also a Christmas Story, just because it's
Yeah,
on
wow.
24 hours on like
is
Christmas
Christmas.
Eve.
Yeah.
It's on all day, so that's the only thing I watch. And I feel like I don't ever see any other Christmas movies. So
Okay.
Ready for the hot takes?
You ready?
Is it Robert
Hot
Downey
take.
Jr.?
Hot take.
I have not
This
seen
is Robert Downey
Home
Jr.'s
Alone.
Christmas.
I have not seen Home Alone 2.
Okay.
I have not seen Home Alone 3 if
Okay.
there's a
I
third.
haven't seen
Okay.
3
If there's a third.
Is there a third?
like 5.
There are 6 or 7.
No way.
My
It's like
dad,
what,
my
three-
so
three
another
boys
shout out to
and
my
a
dad. No, yeah, more than that. My dad was like, Noah told me he was gonna come over, and he's like, hey, I was like, Dad, come over, watch the kids for a little bit, and he said, and you want to know how I know it wasn't a little bit? Because I watched 3.5 Home Alones. He said, I didn't even know there was more than 3.
Well,
Okay,
I
well,
haven't even seen any of them.
That's
so
fine. Steven,
they're not
confession
up there
time. No,
for
I
me.
hope we can still be friends. I have not also seen all of those movies all the way through. I've seen like the first one and I think part of the
First 2
second.
are awesome.
I have a
I've
lot of
heard the
Christmas
second is
movies
better than the
that,
first,
Like, I
but-
hate. There's a lot of Christmas movies I don't like.
Such
But
as?
the one that I do like,
question we asked.
Frosty the Snowman.
That's your
All-time
favorite?
favorite Christmas movie.
Frosty
I watch
the
Surprised
Snowman?
you,
Either way.
surprised
You take
My
that over
favorite-
Rudolph?
My favorite Christmas
okay,
movie.
no, hang on. Yeah, you go.
Hold on.
Noah
Favorite
goes first.
favorite Christmas movie, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
That's a good one.
For me, it was the pinnacle, and I think I've said this on podcast. Have you heard about Avatar: The Last Airbender? I love Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, because for me, it was the pinnacle of being like a child by himself. You got a hotel room to yourself, full of
Oh, yeah,
any
that's true.
junk food you wanted.
Stoned credit card.
Yep. You got a whole cheese pizza to yourself. You were in the back of a limousine, which at the time when I first watched that as a kid, that was the height of.
That's true.
It got no more expensive living than a limousine.
You made it if you got
Like,
into
if
a
you were
limousine.
in a limousine, and then not only that, he got taken to a giant toy store, which the toy store he went to, garbage.
I lived in a trailer.
Because
that was
it was
like,
like
a limousine
trinkets.
for poor people.
At that time, there was the 3-4 Times Square Toys R Us in New York, and you go to FAO Schwartz. Who are you? What are you doing? Come on, all the toys you could see. At that was peak X-Men toys.
That's true.
That was peak Spider-Man
Dude,
animated
the
series
action figures
toys.
were crazy.
Like that was peak Batman the animated series
It's a
toys.
Christmas movie.
And yet you went to FAO K.O. Schwartz and got turtle doves. Like, come on,
You
man.
feel so passionately about this. I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Toys are always a passion.
Yeah.
Like,
As we know, toys over Legos till I'm in the ground.
there are Noah. My daughter got Legos, and my daughter is not like wants to sit down and color for a long time, wants to do anything by herself.
She's a Lego girl,
She
isn't
wants
she?
to play. She wants you to play games with her, or she wants to watch Bluey, which I also love Bluey. It's
Bluey's incredible.
Bluey's
Bought my
incredible.
daughter a Bluey crew neck.
Bluey's so good. If
She
you
loves
want,
it.
if
She has
you want to
Bluey
cry,
pajamas.
first have children, then watch Bluey. Okay, because it doesn't hit the same if you don't have kids. But anyways, yeah, she got Legos. Somebody came to Kylie's. Went to the hospital. Kylie works at the hospital and was like, "Hey, my kids have outgrown using these. I have a bunch of Lego kits.
And she
We put them all
loves
back
Legos.
in the instructions. Tessa will play with them
I'm gonna buy her action figures.
for hours. Literally, she sat down at the table for 4 hours.
I'll be like, Tessa, look at this. If you drop it, it doesn't break.
She's like, oh, there's these two people that obviously this matches this. I'm gonna deassemble all of them and put this head here and that hair there and this body on that body, which doesn't work. But okie dokie.
Let's ask everybody here: action figures versus Legos. Cole, I think you know. I think you and I
Everybody
Paul-
knows where we stand on
Yep.
this.
Because-
Legos aren't bad. Legos are
Yeah.
amazing.
No.
I just preferred action figures. So
Paul, Legos or action figures?
Oh, hands down Legos. Yes, absolutely. You can build so much stuff with them.
Trevor.
As a household growing up that was filled with wrestling action figures
Oh, baby.
and Goku.
Speaking my language.
We had like 25 Gokus.
Yeah.
Seriously, most of them were Super Saiyan as well.
Yeah,
They're the
yeah.
same Super Saiyan.
Obviously.
We had 10 of the same Super Saiyan Goku.
Obviously.
Don't know why, but we built an army with them. Anyways, I was
Army of Gokus.
I was also deprived of Legos because they were expensive. And so I there's that longing for Legos, but I was built on action figures.
wow, what a
Yep.
pun.
Is she on ours?
Well, I didn't play with Legos or action figures growing up, but I did play with like dolls, like Polly Pockets. So I'd
See,
probably
so that's
say,
just girl action
I'd probably
figures.
say girl action.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl
Yeah,
action
yeah.
figures, because I didn't have Legos or anything.
Can I see that for a second?
We know where Steven
Before
lies.
we
We've
get
said this
Stevens, yeah,
extensively.
Polly Pocket was next level. Polly Pocket is still
They're
amazing.
fantastic.
She's so great. I love Polly Pocket.
Good work, Polly.
Well done, Polly. Yeah.
Real
Everybody-
quick, we got to go to this. Has everybody here seen the Guardians Christmas special on Disney Plus? Has everyone seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they just released a Christmas special on Disney Plus. It's 40 minutes long. It is incredible.
So good.
Like Kevin
So
Bacon
good.
is hilarious in
Bacon's
it.
in it.
Kevin
Kevin
the
Bacon's
whole
in it.
plot of the thing is they think Yondu ruined Christmas.
Hang on,
for
are we
Peter.
going to do spoilers?
I'm
Are
not
we
going to
giving
spoil the whole thing.
spoilers?
I'm just going to give this away because this is
the
what
whole
drew me into
plot?
watching. No. They think Peter is really down, and they think his Christmas is ruined. So Mantis and Drax are like, we need to cheer him up. What's the one thing? What's the one thing that Peter talks about more than anything? And then there's jokes about what he talks about. But then Mantis is like, Kevin Bacon.
Eric, come here. We need you. We need you, Eric.
But then, so basically, Drax and Mantis go to America to get Kevin Bacon.
This
to
is
come
all I
back
want for
to
Christmas.
meet. Yeah, it is hysterical. It is so funny. We have yet another special guest for the season finale of
Yep.
Cole and Noah, our friends. I mean, if he wants to come.
Yeah,
in here.
absolutely. My
Eric,
microphone is
this is
maxed out.
Pastor
You got to
Eric
do
Geyer.
Noah's.
Pastor executive.
Pastor executive legend Eric Geyer. So Eric, we're gonna go through the questions we've asked everybody. Favorite movie of all time, or like one that you would claim is your favorite movie of all time. We've had such hits as Remember the Titans, Moneyball. What was yours, Paul? Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans also.
Was something with young Robert Downey Jr. Interstellar. Mine, I think legitimately, this is not a joke. I think it changes every time a new Batman comes out. I legitimately think my favorite movie of all time is The Batman. I love it so dearly. Eric,
No.
favorite movie.
You have to give him your microphone because
Yep.
I've given mine to all of them. We got to keep it even.
Spirit of the Batman. I don't like the Batman, but I like Batman with Michael Keaton.
Yes.
That
Wow.
was the first one. It just, I don't know.
I saw that
everything
with my
about it
dad
was
in
so
2019
pure.
for the 30th anniversary.
Oh, you need the mic to tell them that, yeah.
I saw it in theaters for my 30th anniversary, for the 30th anniversary of the movie, and it was. I saw it with my dad, and I was like, I never thought I'd see this movie in theaters, and it is. I can't believe it.
Eric, is that like your favorite movie?
No, but I couldn't think of a better one.
Well, just give.
And I just recently, I was driving down my street, and there were like leaves on the ground. I don't remember the scene in Batman where he takes it was the first Batmobile.
Right before he gets into the cave.
Yes, and it's just
He has
amazing.
Vicky
You see
Vale.
the leaves move, and I remember thinking.
And then he's driving, and all the doors are opening, and Vicky
It
Vale's
was just
screaming.
beautiful. Yes, it was amazing. If I wasn't going to answer that, I would have said The Prince of Egypt,
Ooh.
which was an animated one, but I wasn't quite sure I could.
Cole's talked about that. Eric,
such a good
favorite
movie.
Christmas movie, and your favorite worship song right now.
Go first. Let Cole pause for a second.
Yep.
Okay. I
Okay,
need to
so
buy him
Eric,
time.
favorite worship song right now. It can be one we do here, or just one you listen to outside of this. And
Yep.
then favorite Christmas movie.
Those are the two.
Yep.
I think.
Is it Glow in the Dark?
Worship song, Glow in the Dark is great. Worship song would have to be a Hillsong United, probably like The Stand or one of those
Dude.
classic
Yeah.
anthem-y type songs. I like those for worship songs. For a Christmas movie,
There's nothing like Came to My Rescue, dude.
oh,
The
yeah, that's
bridge
a
on that is
great one,
insane.
yes.
So good.
I don't think Noah was even born when that song was released.
I'm 28.
Christmas movie. Oh, help me, Cole.
Christmas movie? Well, how do you feel? How do you feel about the?
No, we did watch the Santa Claus the other night with my kids.
Did you watch any of the
I
claymation
did. Brett
stuff?
just referenced Scrooge the other day, which I really did like Scrooge, but it is a little. He didn't like it, but it was a little. And I can't let my kids watch it.
What about
so-
Scrooge McDuck? Like which Scrooge are we
Scrooge
talking about?
Mc- No, like Bill Murray's Scrooge.
Like okay.
Probably like Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol is probably my favorite Christmas movie. I know it's lame, but
It's great. The Stand, that would have been like peak youth ministry days for you, wouldn't it have been?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I consider all my youth ministry days peak. So it wasn't like of the 10 or 12 years, wasn't like 2 years.
Here's the
were
deal.
peak.
Here's the deal with
The
Eric.
whole thing
Just
was a
keeps
peak.
getting better.
That's
He's never hit the downward spiral.
Exactly.
It's
It's
a new
always a
mountain.
peak.
Every phase of Eric's ministry career.
There's another one. And he climbs that one.
He's going to new
It's
levels
never a valley.
every time.
I can help.
Thank you, Pastor
Eric, thank you so much.
We-
Thanks for
no
being on our
joke,
season finale.
Cole said right when people started coming in here, he said, "I want Eric in here," and then you walked in.
Eric, you're lit. Jesus gave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, we
You
heard
were
him
a Christmas
screaming.
present.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Pastor Eric.
Thank all of you. Yeah, sure. When we're profitable, we'll hit you with something.
Yeah, when we're not in the hole, we got
Maybe in season 7.
Man, Cole, this truly was a season finale.
This
to behold.
was wow.
Like, we had originally, this was just going to be me and Cole. Again, just telling you it was going to be the season
Yep.
finale. Anyways, the Guardians Christmas special, now we've all seen it. So we
Yeah.
can
So
spoil
it's
some
just the
stuff.
two of us and in the room. So
Guardians Christmas special, one of the funniest things that happened, also a revelation I got, Cole.
Huh.
Batman apparently exists in the Marvel
He
Cinematic Universe, but
does!
just as a character.
DC exists in the MCU.
But just as comic books. They're not real, which
I'm
is
Batman.
so funny to me.
No. I'm Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that. And my favorite line of the whole thing is when Drax looks at Kevin Bacon and he goes, "We hate you."
He's an actor.
I also love when Drax goes to Kevin Bacon's house and he goes, "Oh," and he picks it up. He's like, I
I
want
want this
tiny
little man. Wait, you have your man. This is not a man. I want my little man.
I just love when he goes, "I want that little man."
He's so happy about it too. He's like,
laughs. At the end when he gets it from Mantis. Also, huge spoiler. If you do not want to hear this, this has
We're in
actual
spoilers.
reverberations
Spoilers.
into the further MCU. Mantis is revealed to be Peter's sister via Ego,
Mantis was an ego child.
which is wild. So, Cole, what were your thoughts on this Christmas special?
Oh man,
Little bit
you know what? It was corny, but like it because it was supposed to be. Like it felt like this. They're going. You know what? Christmas specials are horrendous. Let's make a good one that feels a little corny. That was good. I saw on YouTube before I watched it. Before you texted me, I was just scrolling through YouTube and I saw a thumbnail of Rocket holding Bucky's arm. And that made me so sad because I was like, that is hilarious. And I am so sad that just got spoiled. I was like, I wanted to react to that in the. Like,
but how nice of a gift from Nebula. Like, really turning a new leaf and get, like,
Actually
him saying, I'm going to get that arm.
I'm going to get that arm.
Also, anybody else think Rocket didn't sound like Bradley Cooper? He sounded different.
I didn't. I honestly didn't notice.
But
you think he sounded different?
I think it sounded different.
He didn't have a whole lot of lines. So, no, I thought it was great. I thought it was funny. Yeah, it was just fun.
Also, Thick Boy Groot.
Thick Boy Groot. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
I was like, he looks bigger than. I forgot how tall Groot is. Like in the first Guardians, he's really tall. So now he just looks chunky. He's just wide. He's wide Grootin'.
Blame it on my roots. I showed up with Thick Groot.
Hey, what do you think?
I thought it was really good. I honestly had really high hopes for it because it's Guardians, and Guardians is like they're right under Avengers for me. I love Guardians.
Yeah.
I was a little worried at first at the beginning because it was animated. I was like, oh, I've seen so many live action shots of this. What is going on? Did I click on the wrong thing?
Yep.
But I got over that pretty quick. And then the opening song they did that was like
that song.
It was too long,
but was so good.
It was funny, and I was starting to pick up words of what he was saying. He was like, "Oh, that's Santa's gonna get you with his flamethrower. That's hilarious.
He's gonna put dung in your stockings."
There was some really funny lines in it, but it was too long.
It was really long, but I was just honestly thankful for a new Christmas song that I want to listen to. I was like, I'm gonna listen to that all season. Okay?
That's how I thought.
I don't know what Christmas is, but Christmas time is here. Absolutely.
So my two concerns were, I hope this isn't animated or going back and forth, and I hope this isn't a musical. And it wasn't either of those, and it exceeded my expectations.
Nice. That's that's a big deal if you had high expectations already.
I did. The only thing I wanted more of was more Chris Pratt, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I just want I want a whole Disney Plus show of Drax and his little man. Because legitimately, that line when it happened, I was like, that right there, besides the "We Hate You," that's a peak MCU moment for me. Drax seeing a little elf and going, I want that little man. And then just how they chase Kevin Bacon through his house.
I was so confused, genuinely. I was like, wait.
Also, anybody else think we need a Drax and Mantis show? Where they just go to America?
Honestly, yeah.
And
they need to be buddy cops. Because them
getting plastered in that bar, dude.
It was so funny. Give me all your money.
Yeah. Give it. You want to give it to me for free.
Give it to me for free.
Give me all your money. And she goes.
Oh yeah, dude, it was good. I had low expectations because Christmas special. I was like, it's a Christmas special. Here. It's probably going to be stupid. But James Gunn was doing it, and it's Disney Plus MCU, so they try. They try hard.
Yep. And dude, they succeeded, and it really sets up that little thing of Peter and Mantis being related. That sets up stuff massively for.
Yeah, I honestly there were elements of it where I was like, oh, this is underwhelming a little, but I think it's because it's a Christmas special. It's supposed to feel kind of derpy a little bit. At least I think so.
And truthfully, it's something that I feel like I could watch every Christmas. It feels like I could make it a new Christmas tradition.
Oh yeah. Kevin Bacon! Kevin Bacon! Kevin Bacon!
So Cole, now we're to the part. Should we ask first?
Absolutely.
What we got recommendations: song or music, food, and movie. And I'll just recommend it right out the gate. Watch the Guardians Christmas special.
Seriously, go
Absolutely
watch
watch the Guardians Christmas special. Oh man, I had a food, and I've lost it. Song, you need to listen to "Mistletoe" by Justin Bieber. Absolute Christmas, just banger. And then food, if you can get it. I still haven't tried it, but it looks good. Try Church's Chicken on 168th and Maple. I've heard it's really good.
Drove by it.
But the line is always so long. So we got "Mistletoe," Justin Bieber, heater. Go get some Church's Chicken. It looks really good. And here's the thing that I love about chicken places: when they have a regular and a spicy option, which they do.
Yeah.
So I'm in. And then Guardians Holiday Special. And now we'll pass it to Cole, and then it'll be rounding us out.
Yeah, go watch Guardians. That's great. It's a twofer because my audio music is listen to their new Christmas song in the Guardians special because it's actually really good. I've also had Levels stuck in my head by one of the Jonas Brothers. I can't remember which one. Nick Jonas. That one is not Christmassy at all. It's just in my head, and it's a good song. Levels. And then food. What would I recommend for some food. Hey, try Sam and Louis Pizza. If you haven't had Sam and Louis Pizza, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't had anything recently that made me go, ooh, you need this. Oh, you know what? Actually, if you can find a good pineapple ham recipe, like my father-in-law makes pineapple ham for Christmas every year, and it is amazing. It's my favorite meal, period. So that's it. That's what I got.
Now, rounding us out.
This is season 2.
This is the end of season 1, my
This is
guy.
the end of season 1.
Yep.
All right. Does it have to be a Christmas song?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Paralyzed by Big Time Rush. Go stream it.
All right.
We've been waiting on that song to come out for years, and they finally gave the people what they want. Banger song. What's the other one?
Movies and food.
Movie.
Or if you don't want to do movie, you can do video game.
Something for your
Video
eyes.
game. I would say to go play Fortnite.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out. This is a really great special, and you had to ruin it with that.
A movie. I would say go watch Indiana Jones. Get some nostalgia.
Okay, which one?
I've been. I was never allowed to watch Temple of Doom growing up.
Understandable.
Right. Well, no, 'cause like there's souls or something like
Yeah,
that.
there's,
The
like,
face
some
melts in
actual,
the
like-
first one. They're all great, except for I still haven't seen Temple of Doom. I just lost interest when I finally grew up and was like, I can watch these now.
They're all great, but I don't care.
Right. But I've been really craving to watch Indiana Jones, so
Nice.
do that with me. And then food. I really want shrimp, so I'm gonna tell people to go get shrimp. But I think I might go get shrimp today.
Dude, that's good. That's a solid one.
Yeah.
Wow, what a legendary journey
Guys,
this has been.
What? Also, just we'll get the sappy moment out of the way, and we're finishing up the season of gratitude. But guys, thank you so much for actually listening to this podcast. And
wow.
I mean, no, it's season 1. Cole and I joked about making episode 10 season 1 finale.
Yeah,
and then we never did
changed our mind.
But again, we're just going to take a short break. That does not mean we're done. Cole and I love doing this. And as long as people are listening, we're going to keep doing it. And man, what a jam-packed episode this was.
Seriously.
Like,
this was so much fun.
this one legitimately has to be called Cole and Noah Have Friends. Or if there's a funny zinger in here,
Sure.
Christian. Oh, we also got to get Christian's Corner in here. Christian's Christmas Corner.
We need it. Christian, you know what to do.
Yeah, get some
Guys,
jingle bells.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
We love you all so much. This has been just a fun holiday
And
for
honestly,
Noah and I.
one season in, and we're still friends.
We are still friends. And maybe I'll watch Home Alone by the time season 2 starts.
Please, for the love, please. Oof.
Are we
Over
friends?
there.
Just asked, are we?
Yes, obviously.
Come back in
I mean,
January
I
to find out if we are friends.
Ooh.
Maybe, I don't know.
And who knows? Maybe season 2. Maybe there will be a new gag. Who knows? Maybe
If you guys have ideas for the podcast, send them to us.
Yeah, let us know. We got a whole month to workshop.
Enjoy your Christmas or Christmases if you go to multiple places. Enjoy your New Year. We love you guys. We'll see most of you around because you're literally our friends.
Yep.
So.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Bye.